listening to Over the Oxer podcast with Tracy Cole for all things to do with the mind for equestrians. So a warm welcome to this week's episode. I am absolutely delighted to welcome two lovely ladies from Heica Hay Feeders, and you'll learn so much more about those and so much more about horses in Finland. So welcome, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting us.
So we have Sonja and we have Katja. Sonja, tell me first of all about how you came to get into horses. What's your horsey journey?
Yeah, so when we were little kids, we are sisters. So we used to go to the stables when we were little, and we didn't go to riding schools or anything like that. So we just went to look at the horses. So that's much about it when we were a little child. And after that, as a teenager, I just went to looking stables that I could just go and see horses. And I used to have a summer job at a trotting stable, and I was a stable worker and groom there and light riding with the horses and learned a lot from there. So that's a quick review.
Yeah. So Katja, when did you get your first horse?
Well, I became a horse owner when Sonja moved closer to us. It was about 15 minutes driving to her place, and she needed a friend for her horse. So then I found my horse, Alma. She was standard bred mare, ex-trotter. That's how I became a horse owner, and I've learned so much from Sonja that it was safe for me to buy a horse because Sonja knew how to keep them,
Yeah. Oh, that's great. So you're both very horsey now, and you're really in the equestrian business world as well. So it's your hobby and your business life as well. So what do you think that people would find maybe surprising about keeping horses in Finland that might be a bit different from other countries? Especially because your winters are incredible, aren't they? They're not quite like the British winter anyway. They're a little bit more extreme. So what's it like keeping horses there?
Yeah, so we have 4 seasons here that are quite different from each other, and every season has their own disadvantages and such. And winters are cold. We have lots of snow and ice maybe, but it's okay for the horses. They manage it really well if they have enough roughage, forage and water.
Yeah.
So they are quite well. But I think the autumn is quite hard here. It's muddy and rainy. So I think it's quite near to the UK with the winter maybe. So
Or summer. It could be summer in winter. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah. So autumn is your difficult time. So you're coming now into an easier time with spring and summer on the way.
Yeah, I think spring is the easiest when we don't have it's not that cold, but it's not too hot either, or there are no bugs or anything. So that's a really nice season.
Yeah. So you get quite hot summers as well.
Yeah, for the past years it's been going worse, I think.
Yeah. It's tough, isn't it? I mean, I always think of it as lots of snow in Finland. Although I went in the summer and there wasn't any snow, so I don't know why I have that idea. I went up to Kusamo in the north, and I've been to Helsinki, but I haven't been like lots and lots of places. But that was summer, and that was really nice. That was really pleasant. So what do people generally do then about turnout? Because you're getting these new regulations now, aren't you? Are they enforced now, the new regulations? Do you have to have so many hours of turnout in Finland?
No, that is not in the legislation, I think, the
Yeah.
turnout time. But here in Finland, we usually have a lot of turnout time
Okay.
for horses. So there are, I think most of the stables have like 10 to 11 hours of turnout every day.
Great.
But I think it's the bigger stables that might have only 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
But I think most of them have a lot of turnout time.
Oh, that's super. Even in the difficult seasons, even in your spring, people are still turning out constantly. That's
Yeah.
fabulous. That's fabulous. And that's something that I think in other parts of Europe and especially in Britain, we really have to learn the importance of the turnout because it's not every horse that goes out for even 2 hours. You know, some horses may get 1 hour a day. So that's really something we have to think about very strongly. So is this in the culture then, the Finnish culture, that this is how you keep horses?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
we have a lot of like little stables at home.
Yeah.
So they are like family members
Yeah.
and and that is why people like to see them outside the horses.
Yeah.
And we don't have these big stables like 60 horses or that. So
Yeah.
I think it's easier also here when we have the bigger stables are like 20 to 30 horses. So
Yeah.
it's easier to turn up them than 60 to 100
Yeah.
horses.
Yeah. 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 Can you tell me a little bit about these regulations that are coming in for the Finnish horse owners? Because they sound on paper, they sound quite good, but I wonder how people are going to manage them. Can you tell us a little bit about what's happening?
Yeah, there were like mm, regulations about the hay feeding, that horses need to have hay regularly, several times a day, or roughage. It's
Yeah.
not necessarily hay, but roughage. And they also need to have water, like they need to have the access to water all the time.
Yeah.
During winter time, it yeah. At the stable, you need to have also the water outside. So the problem is if it's cold, it's gonna freeze if you
Yeah.
don't have the heating systems on or use the warm water.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That is something that is different in the new regulation. And also there comes these changes in the box size.
Oh,
That
really? Oh,
there
okay.
are small changes there. It's like connected to the height of the horse.
Great. So, do you know the sizes at all?
I can't remember them.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
We have it in the law, these animal regulations already
Yeah.
before, and
Yeah.
we just dating them now. And it used to be for all horses, I think 9 square meters. Nine, yes.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
well,
Uh,
yeah, but um,
Approximately.
yeah, three
Yeah.
times three.
But
Yeah, so
that again, that's super because animals in zoos, they have regulations for the size of the enclosure. But horses, you could put them in some tiny shed somewhere, and it would be it wouldn't be ethical, but it would be legal. So
yeah.
that's really good. So how have people in Finland? How have they been in accepting these regulations? Are people complaining, or is it something that's quite a popular idea?
I think the people have it's kind of been, some people are like it's great, and some people that need to do more of changes are
Yeah,
like we can't do this because they came quite fast. We had it
yeah,
this I guess what is it, proposal came after summer,
yeah.
and we had to do the changes now. So
Right.
there was some of the changes, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was quite the fast move. So not everyone are able to do that.
Yeah.
So there have been some complaints, and they are looking into them that maybe they can get more time to do the changes.
Yeah. Yeah. And I suppose, especially if you're a business owner and even if you have a small yard, if your stables aren't big enough, or you can't get the water defrosted all the time, or you can't do the feeding schedule, then it's going to be quite difficult at first, isn't it? It's not going to be easy for some people.
Yeah, it needs changes for the horse owner to, like, you need to change like how you manage the stable and horses. So if you need to feed them more often, you need to think about how to arrange it.
Yeah.
So when we need to change our, like,
Thinking the way of
yeah,
thinking.
and working, so it's always difficult for us humans.
Yeah, definitely. It is definitely difficult for humans. And I think,
And when horses are quite, we need to work a lot for them, so it
yeah,
means a lot more work. So that's something, the balance is a little bit off maybe at some points. But I think we do understand that this is all for the welfare of the horses.
yeah.
So that is a good thing.
Absolutely. I think, in 2, 3 years' time, and when it becomes more natural for horse owners in Finland, people will love it. And
Yeah.
people around the world will be very envious of your systems. How about the feeding? Because they have to be fed, was it every 4 hours, did you say? Something like that?
They need to have access for forage in like 6 hours.
Right. Yeah.
So there
Yeah.
is no gap.
So does that mean that you can leave them enough hay overnight, or you've got to go back to the stables in the night?
You need to arrange the feeding so that the, there is hay left in the morning still.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
can use low feeders, different type, or you can use straw in the bedding, or you can give more hay so that it lasts till the morning.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
actually, it doesn't need to last until the morning, but it can't be like the horse is without hay for 6 hours.
Yeah.
okay, okay, yeah,
So if you're going in the morning at 8 o'clock to the stable, then the horse needs to. The last time horse ate roughage is around there 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Okay. Which I suppose is where your business comes in now, even more with the Heica Feeders. So tell us, for people that haven't heard of them, tell us what they are and tell us how you got your inspiration to make these things.
Yeah, so let's start with the how we invented the
Okay.
our fluffy feeder and mini fluffy. They are our main products. They are hay pillows, and they were designed for our own needs. Our horses lived at my place when I lived at the countryside, and I just needed something more for them to have the day, something to do.
Yeah.
And Katja made the first prototypes, and they were quite different from
Okay.
these.
yeah,
But
yeah. It's a bag that you fill hay in, and you have the net on top of the bag or the pillow, and yeah, it slows down eating, and the horse gets more activity.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah, and they're great, aren't they? I love the videos that you've got on Instagram with horses kind of flinging them around and playing with them and eating, and yeah, I love them. I love the names as well. I love the fluffy feeder and the saggy hay net. They're great. They're great names. So now that you are producing these things, tell us how they fit in with the feeding of horses and also the enrichment.
There's over loose hay. So that was a big wow for us at the time, but we've learned a lot more from horses and our customers all the time. And the enrichment part has become more for us. At first, we started thinking about them as slow feeders, but now we think about them more as enrichment because the horses have told us and
Yeah, yeah,
shown us that they really love them and they are really something they wish to use.
Yeah, and we've seen that horses even knickers when they see the hay kilo is coming,
yeah,
and it's amazing to see that if you give loose hay and the hay feeder, fluffy feeder next to it, the horses chooses the fluffy feeder, prefers it, or other like slow feeders or enrichment like from different materials. So
yeah,
I think the material selection is something that horses also like because these are
yeah.
soft materials we use. So I think horses do prefer them.
That's amazing, isn't it? You know, you would think that they would prefer loose hay. You just would, but that's
Yeah.
really super. That's great. Maybe they like the colours as well. Um, you never know. You never know. So tell us about your other products because they're all enrichment style products and slow feeders, aren't they? That idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the sagi is
Yeah,
or
we have that.
Katja.
We have the hanging sagi, so you can feel around 5 kilos of dry hay in it. And you hang it on the wall, and we've used recycled materials also in this product. So it's made of airbag, of course, and the locking system is very easy to use, and I think that horses also enjoy if you it slows down eating, but when you give different like options for the horse, I think that is something that the horses enjoy, that they have the possibility to make a decision and
Yeah,
make up their mind.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Great. And you've got the tuck and treat.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
that,
So that's
that,
that's the one where you can tuck in all your vegetables and carrots
yeah,
and things, can't you?
also different kind of veggies and fruits and stuff then and horses can just choose what they wish to have from there and it has a little bit of a you need to put an effort to get to
Yeah, yeah,
the things that are in it, but it also works for hay also. You can use it like hang it up and it repents like a tree full of leaf that
yeah,
horses like to.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
So
it's versatile also.
yeah. So if somebody was very new to enrichment and they'd never put any enrichment toys or tools in the stable or even outside, what would you suggest that they start with?
The fluffy feeder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Definitely. Yeah. That's the easiest for the horse, but I think it's also the most enjoyable for the horse. It's the most natural what we can give them and they really enjoy them. Yeah, it's like the horses that are not so good at eating maybe hay,
yeah,
then they might still like love the feeder since
yeah,
it's so different and that they can sniff it and use it like whatever. Or
yeah,
maybe some horse that always has their box isn't that clean, so the hay feeder keeps the hay still clean, so that they don't like to
They don't get mixed with the bedding.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And for the horses that are maybe obese or something, this slows a bit down the eating, so it takes a lot more time, and they have something to do with the hay. So it's like a mimicking natural grazing or stuff.
Yeah. And you can use them outside as well, can't you? You can use them in the stable, you can use them outside. So are they easy to wash? Because my my fields are dirty.
Yeah, you can wash them with a hose if you have
Oh, okay.
such
Yeah.
such dirt on them, or you can always put them in the washing machine also. But we recommend hand washing for them.
Ah, okay. Okay. And when you think about your business now and you think about the Heica Feeders, where do you want to take this? What would be your kind of dream situation?
The dream is to have a own place for horses. So if we can make this big enough for to buy a farm, that would
Ah,
be the
okay.
dream. But
Yeah.
when it comes to business wise,
Yeah, I think we like to like normalize enrichment for
yeah,
horses
Yeah.
so that more and more horses would use enrichment, not only our feeders or toys, but every kind of, because
yeah,
every single horse needs enrichment.
yeah,
So this is our message we'd like to like send to the world.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Have you got any ideas for new designs, or do you think the three that or more that you've got are sufficient, that people would find that absolutely brilliant if they just bought from that range?
We have new new things coming up.
Exciting, exciting. Are you allowed to tell us anything, or is it secret?
Always trying to listen to people, what is the need in the horse industry, what is needed. So that is something we try to listen, but with our own twist, of course.
Yeah, something different than what there is available at the moment. So
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. And when will this be coming out? When will we be able to see it?
uh, that is that we can't say yet because
Yeah.
we started designing our new feeder a year ago, I think. The first idea came, so it takes time to design and test it and adjust the design, and so it takes time. So I can't say when we have the. Uh,
Okay. I'm going to look
Yeah.
out for it though. I'm excited for it. It sounds very it just sounds like a little bit special because, we haven't got too much detail about it now. It's a bit mysterious. So I'm very, very intrigued, very curious about where you're taking it. Okay. So I know you said, that the takeaway message that you wanted to tell people was about enrichment. Have you got any other takeaways or anything that you want to tell people about horses or the feeders or anything at all? Enrichment, welfare. What would you like as your
Yeah,
takeaways?
there is something that we've come across when we are looking at our feeders and how horses use them and such, and that is the I would like to people to more like think about their horses' days. How do they spend their days, and how do we feed them? If we feed them times a day at the same spot, how does it feel for the horse? Or can we switch the feeding to like making it more like overall well-being for the horses for better,
Yeah.
like seeing that they need more things in their days, and we can use feeding to achieve that. That is, I'm not sure if it's like easiest way to say it, but that is something I would like people to look at.
Yeah. Yeah, just to get rid of the boredom and the
Yeah.
routine, the precise routine. If you, like you
Yeah.
say, if you feed in the same place and you feed this way and you do this. I know horses do like a certain level of routine, but
Yeah.
they're quite playful animals too, aren't they? So
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
bit of difference here and there.
And they have so much their sense of smell and hearing, and we should like include everything in
Yeah,
their days more.
yeah, yeah. Oh, super. You post on Instagram and social media welfare hints and tips, as well as telling people about your feeders and how to use them and where to get them. So, where can we find you on the internet and on social media?
Yeah, from our web shop, you can find us en.heikahorse.com. And also you can follow us Instagram and Facebook. We have the English account is Heica Horse in Instagram and also
Heica Feeders.
Heica, Heica Hay Feeders. Yeah. Heica Hay Feeders in Instagram and also in Facebook.
Okay, lovely. I will put those links into the show notes so that people can go and follow you and find out some more. Thank you so much, ladies. That has been such a fascinating talk. And I wish you all the very best with the Heica feeders.
Thank you so much.
This is wonderful.